Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah! Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP SOS, better known as Sex on Sight. That is Victoria Monet and Usher being grown on this Monday. Welcome back to it. Hope you had a nice weekend. Some folks have today off because it's the day after the big game, and they're like, I know I ain't going to make it in, so I might as well take the day off. They save vacation days for the big game.
Just for the big game?
Yes.
You know what? I'm not mad at that.
So who is the real winner of the game? The folks that took the day off.
Literally.
Right.
Literally.
Yes.
Now, Tony, Drake hasn't learned his lesson yet.
Okay.
He is trolling not Kendrick Lamar. Oh, he's trolling DJ Khaled and LeBron James.
I was about to say, didn't he learn his lesson with Kendrick? You think he watched yesterday?
I don't know.
I think he did. I think he had to do it. All right, check it out. How much chicken did people consume throughout the big football weekend?
I guarantee you a lot.
A lot.
And 31 students are looking to call Alabama A&M home for football season.
All right, welcome to the bill and the hill. All right. And why does Cam Newton, why does he want to have baby number 9? Baby number 9.
He trying to be like
Nick Cannon. No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Stick around. Of course, we're counting down to Valentine's Day. It's Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP. Keeps calling me. That's what should have been in there. Ring, ring.
She keeps calling me. Hello.
Right. October London, of course, the Grammy-nominated October London, She Keeps Calling on 94.1 WHRP. Yeah, Monday in effect. Listen, if you didn't get the message that winter is back, then you ain't been outside yet.
Is it back? You better warm up your vehicle this morning.
You know, that message is as powerful as Kendrick Lamar. Right. So, did you watch the game?
I watched
from the beginning to the end.
The pregame. I watched the Puppy Bowl.
You watched the Puppy Bowl?
I did.
Good.
I did. I watched it all. One of the craziest things I seen was my brother.
Oh.
So there's a video of my brother out there. There's Master P out rapping and doing his thing.
Yes.
And there's the saxophone player that's grabbed Master P by his back while Master P's dancing. Right. That's my brother.
Is that right?
I couldn't believe it. I said, bro, what are you doing out there?
How exciting was that?
Oh, it was so dope.
Did you record it? Did you record it?
No, I seen it on the internet.
Okay, well then.
So I called my brother and I was like, "Yo, you out there, Master P?"
So he never told you.
Never told me. All
right. He wanted to see if you were paying, you were paying attention.
And I was.
So a lot of to that point, a lot of New Orleans residents and natives were a part of the festivities yesterday.
Yes.
Not only did Master P make an appearance, but let's go to Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful rendition. Many people have done it over the years. And I mean, I like the fact that they were kind of keeping it true to kind of a standard, but just a little bit of a twist.
Yep.
And the choir, the young people behind Lettucey.
Enjoyed it.
Was that outfit beautiful or what? She looked like an angel. And her voice, oh my goodness.
And then Trombone Shorty.
Yes, you had to have Trombone Shorty,
You can't do a show in New Orleans without Trombone Shorty.
Yeah. And America the Beautiful. And then my guy, John Batiste, who did the national anthem in John Batiste style. A little bit of jazz, a little bit of funk, a little bit of soul. Just very, very nice, quite pristine. I enjoyed it all. I did.
Did you get a chance to see Jameis Winston out there?
I did.
Jameis Winston enjoying. He just being himself. That is literally
he did
him.
He did a whole thing. I think a commentary for Fox.
Yes.
Yeah. So
catching crab legs.
Just doing all kinds of stuff. He's like, I ain't working, so I'm gonna do this. Right. So for me, musically, it was a lot of fun to see. Now you gotta mention our HBCU Southern.
Come on, Southerners out there. They did their thing.
They really did a great job.
Their thing. I can't believe how many HBCUs. So it was Southern was in the very first Super Bowl as well. They performed. No, Grambling was the very first Super Bowl. Yeah. So we've been doing this thing for a minute.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of gaps in between generations. So sometimes people feel like we've been left out.
Oh, yeah,
but you got to kind of dig a little bit.
You dig. We are the history.
When you dig, you find out we built the White House.
What?
It's your best girlfriend, Tony Terrell, and you can stream us live every single day at WHRPFM.com. Check in now and catch up with Tony in the morning, weekdays from 6 to 10 at WHRPFM.com. Just click the purple button.
Let's be honest. The Tennessee Valley isn't getting any smaller. People are moving here from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And if you're like me and you're looking for a new home, look no further than James Stallworth at Stallworth Real Estate. I'm currently looking for a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home, and I love James Stallworth. Everything that his group has done for me so far, to the late phone calls, because sometimes we need it. Our regular work hours aren't everybody else's regular work hours. Let's just be honest. Our availability isn't the same as everybody else's availability. And if you're looking for a real estate agent that truly cares and that will work around your schedule and find you the home of your dreams, look no further than James Stallworth at Stallworth Real Estate. Stop by their office at 8840 Madison Boulevard, Suite 200D. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you.
6 and I didn't go to bed as early as I usually do last night. That's why my eyes look like this.
You got to get the crust at him, Tony. It's early.
The crust is out. It's the red. I need the red out. It look like I've been drinking on it. I've been drinking. Right. Today's high 52. Yes, the winter temperatures are back. For those of you who were trying to get too cute, put back that sundress. You're not going to need it today.
I had to warm up my car this morning.
Yeah. I do that every day, even if it's on a warmer day, because Bessie needs a little bit of, yeah.
I just run around a little bit.
I got to put my Bengay on. My old hoopty needs a little oil, like the Tin Man. Oil me.
Thank you. Then it enjoys it.
Got to get those fluids moving, What?
I literally, so I walked outside and I was like, wow. Let me go ahead and grab my hoodie. Gotta have that. Yeah, it was a t-shirt at first.
You need a hat or a hoodie or something. Nice warm something.
It's way too cold.
And even gloves, especially for the kiddos at the bus stop.
Sitting up.
Yes.
They're going to have that thin coat on and try to put their hands in their pocket. Don't do it. Get a regular jacket today. There's nothing wrong with putting your jacket in your book bag when you're done. Okay? Just wear it for now because it's cold.
Right. That's real talk. All right, it is time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Huntsville Utilities is looking for an AMI operator analyst. They're also looking for a treasury analyst, a water plant operator too, welder, and a workforce culture analyst. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Hello.
Lowe's knows what you need to keep your home safe when severe weather strikes. And during the Alabama Severe Weather Preparedness Sales Tax Holiday, you can shop select storm prep products without paying state sales and use tax. Prepare your home for severe weather with generators, batteries, plywood, safety gear, and more. Visit your local Lowe's February 21st through 23rd and start saving. Lowe's, they'll help you save. Valid 2/6 through 2/19. Selections vary by location while supplies last. Discounts taken at the time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Whole game.
Yeah.
They was going back and forth, and it wasn't until the fourth quarter. And this sounds crazy. And I watched it. I couldn't believe it. I was trying to figure out how the scoring was really working, and they were just taking the dog toys from point A to point B, and they came back in the fourth quarter. I sat there and like, what in the world?
Yes. So Fluff wins the game.
They had the fluffy cheerleaders come out too?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And by 2 points. It was a 68-66 win. For those of you who weren't paying attention to the Animal Planet 21st annual, of course, Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl.
Right. So what's neat about this, it actually has over 142 rescue dogs and from 80 shelters across 40 states and 2 countries that compete. And then the dogs actually get adopted, so that's really neat.
I almost wanted a dog after last night.
It makes you want one.
Yeah, and I was like,
were you looking more at the rough or the fluff dogs?
The fluff one.
Yeah.
I was looking at the little captain.
Yeah.
Little captain.
Oh, my goodness. So now you know who won that game. Now, let's get into the human game. Right. Whoa. So I was talking to CNN West, my sister, and called her before the game because it's a tradition. All right, so it's time for the big game. Who you're going to cheer on.
Who you going for?
Now, I'm a diehard Raiders fan. She's not so loyal.
She's not so
loyal. So that traditionally, Kansas City is a rival football team to the Raiders.
Facts.
You know that because you're a Raiders fan.
Right?
Yes, right. So we don't like you. All right. So you already know I'm leaning towards our guys over there with the Eagles and the green and all that stuff, right?
Gotta fly, Eagles
I'm talking to the sister, and I'm like, so sister, and who you cheering on? He got quiet. I said, oh, no, you not.
You
He's
already
like, well, I'm sorry. I'm like, you gonna be.
You gonna be.
You gonna be.
You gonna be.
Well, I'm sure we'll be texting. No, I'm a Raiders fan. We're not talking. I call you after the game.
Right. After the game is over, we might be able to talk.
Called the sister. Hey. Oh, that was just such a boring game. Not to me.
No, it was very good.
I enjoyed all 6 sacks. I enjoyed those sacks. I enjoyed all 3 interceptions. I enjoyed all of that.
All of it.
I enjoyed all of the beatdown of the first half of the game.
And I thought it was going to be crazy at first because the way the refs, like after that first pass, and they called the offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
here we go. Here we going.
Where's the script at? Somebody said there's a script out for the NFL. I was wanting to read it.
The conversation had to be, we got to play so good that they can't deny us this win.
Facts.
You can tell that the Eagles did their homework, watched the film, and probably the game they played against one another 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the Chiefs, they were thinking maybe we get 3 in a row this time.
Nah.
And there was a lot of hype around all of that. Some folks thought maybe, Mahomes would break some Brady records and things like a lot of hype around that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at the young man and his skill set. I think he is an incredible football player. Just not for me. I just no, I'm a Raider fan. I can't go.
He just happened to be on the wrong team.
He picked the wrong team.
And Patrick Mahomes is dope. Don't get me wrong. He's great at what he does. However, the offensive line for the Eagles is the heaviest offensive line in Super Bowl history. There's never been boys that big on the line.
Oh, and then the other thing that was more important to me is how handsome they are when they put the helmets off. I'm like, you know what? I don't mind looking at you when you take your helmet off.
Well, I was paying attention to the score.
My bad.
See, when they took their helmets off, they look good.
I was like, man, both your mama and daddy were in a good mood when they made you. I'm like, look at all these good-looking fellas.
That's what it is.
My goodness. Made me stay tuned.
And here I am paying attention to the score. What's I doing?
Exactly. So, but yeah, the game to me, if you're an Eagle fan and you just wanted to see Jalen Hurts. Now, a lot of us here in Alabama were cheering him on because of his time
at Alabama.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Roll Tide.
Yeah. And they didn't. Yeah.
He did. He went through a lot of adversity, even when we took him out the game.
Yeah.
When we took him out the game during the national championship, it was heartbroken. He went to Oklahoma, some other school, didn't do as well. It is what it is. And then now to the Super Bowl, lost the first one, back again, wins the second one. National championship and the Super Bowl. Yeah, Jalen, you doing your thing.
Yeah.
He did.
So congratulations. Now, halftime show. everybody's talking about all these messages that were, it was like a Black History moment. Right?
Ooh-wee.
The only person that
So many
wasn't on the
subliminals.
field was O.C. Maddox Jr. Right?
Oh, this is Black History facts.
So
Let me
were you
pass the mic.
surprised when Samuel L. Jackson came out in the Uncle Sam outfit?
Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam as Uncle Sam? What? Oh.
And so he was really setting up the music, the messages, and everything like that, bringing attention to what was about to happen next on stage with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. And then what about our girl Serena?
Serena out there crip walking by the light pole.
Right. From Compton.
SZA.
SZA
She did her thing?
She did her thing.
Yes.
You know SZA just dropped some music, too, the day before.
How smart is that? Genius marketing.
Yeah. So a lot of people are trying to break it down on social media, all the messages that Kendrick Lamar was sending through his music.
He had a group of black men wearing red, white, and blue coming together as the United States of the American flag, the U.S. flag.
Yeah,
and then had him, a black man, standing in the middle. Oh, my.
And then they parted ways, like there's division in the country. You know, then there was the big electronic sign that was saying something to the nature of going in the wrong direction. You know,
talking about the country's going in the wrong direction. He was telling a story. He was telling a story.
He was. When he came out, he reminded me of something that was said many years ago. You know, you got the right guy on the wrong day.
On the wrong day.
I said, now we're getting ready to roll up our sleeves. I noticed that they did not have the end racism in the end zone again.
They didn't.
Yeah, they didn't have that after there was word that you know who was going to show up. Now, I was counting how many times I would see that face, the Orange Crisp face on television. I counted 3. And 2, one at the beginning. The second one was when he was so-called saluting. And the third one was when he had that ketchup running down the side of his face.
Doing the commercial.
Yeah, that was it. And then I was saying, how many times will we see Taylor Swift? And I only counted like 3 times.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
2 or 3 times for her as well.
Yeah, because her boyfriend couldn't catch a ball.
It was shockingly bad last night.
Yeah.
Until the fourth quarter, and then they made it look a little closer than it actually was.
We were expecting and anticipating the Chiefs to come out from the second half to do what they normally do, and that's rack up numbers.
They're a great
right?
second half team.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Great second half team.
Guess who else was anticipating that?
Who?
The Eagles.
Facts.
Yeah.
And you know what Kendrick Lamar said? They not like us.
Hello.
Tony in the morning. Waking up your
Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
Well, Chrissy Teigen back on the internet and backlash again. Stay off the internet, girl. She was in the bathtub with her children. Doing what? Taking a bath with her 18-month, 2-year-old, and 6-year-old. And folks are like, why are you in the bathtub again? And why is the water so murky looking?
Oh, my God.
Well, it's coconut milk bath for sensitive skin. Girl, get out that tub with them children's. All right, Simone Biles, who did a lot of great things during the Summer Olympics last year, brought home a whole bunch of goodies in a suitcase. But she still hasn't unpacked the suitcase. You washed them clothes, girl.
Oh, my
No, she says the clothes are clean. Stop. Don't be so messy. And Stephen A. says, I'll run for president if you want me to.
No.
Well, there it is. All right. It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletale on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. Welcome to it. It's Monday, and happy Monday to you. Tish Hardrick and Associates going to give us some great money-saving tips. Good morning, Tish.
Morning, Tish.
Morning, guys. Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. And this is really going to hit home for a lot of people who love to travel or maybe have some staycations or just a little mini getaway or those long time stay vacation days. Talking about hotel money saving tips. Tell us, Tish, what kind of tips can you give us on that?
Well, Tony, I've put together some top tips to help ensure that you're getting the best deal on your preferred hotel room, both when booking for leisure and for business. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I've got 5 tips.
Fantastic. All right, let's get things rolling with tip number 5.
Tip number 5 is book in advance. That's the key. Making hotel bookings in advance can often help you save a lot of money, and many offer hotel early bird discounts, but you have to ask for that early bird discount. And sometimes if you book in advance by months, it means you can really be able to grab the best room at the best great rate.
We're talking with Tish Hardrick and Associates about hotel money saving tips. Tish, what's tip number 4?
Look out for package deals. If you're traveling to a new city for leisure, and you may want to consider checking out some of the package deals that they offer, because package deals typically include the travel accommodations. For example, let's think booking a flight, a hotel, or rent a car via third-party website instead of directly on various websites. So package deals can help you with a little bit of money savings and ultimately help you get a lower price on all those components on the package. And also, it's a lot more stressful doing it the other way than being able to book with some of the third-party apps. So take a little of that stress off and use some of the package deal apps such as Expedia, Booking.com, or Hotels.com, and that will help you save a little on your bookings.
Yeah, I like those ideas because sometimes when you need a car rental and a hotel and airline, you might forget one, right? So those package deals are great. What's tip number 3?
Consider joining a hotel loyalty program. This is a great savings for me personally. And when it comes to securing the best hotel deals, I join the hotel loyalty rewards programs because you're not going to be short of options to choose from. And a lot of times these programs will allow you to earn loyalty points every time you stay at a participating hotel, which can be redeemed for free nights, room upgrades, early bird check-ins, free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and much more.
There's nothing wrong with stacking up hotel points to get a free stay. We're talking with Tish Hardrick and Associates about hotel money saving tips. Tish, what's tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is check out your credit card reward programs. So much like you've got your hotel reward programs, you've also got credit card reward programs. So when you combine these two together, the programs enable you to earn double points every time you spend using your card. And these points can also be redeemed at participating venues, which frequently include hotels most of the time. And it's really great options. So check that out.
I see you're getting excited a little bit on that one, Tish. All right. It is money saving tips for hotel saving tips, and everybody needs a getaway now and then. Treat yourself and take advantage of these ideas. Tip number 1, Tish.
Tip number 1 is use comparison websites to find the best rate. Comparison websites are going to help you juggle multiple room rates without being able to flip back and forth between platforms. And the hotel room aggregator booking sites are even more convenient for you to compare your options and see where you can get the best deals. Hotels typically are going to sell rooms to third parties at a negotiated rate to ensure that they're not left with hundreds of vacancies, which is one of the reasons that you'll often find the best prices on some different websites.
Do you have a small business or thinking about starting one, looking for some grant ideas or just hotel money saving tips? Check in with Tish Hardrick and Associates, and what's the best way to do that?
You can drop in and check us out in person because walk-ins are welcome, or schedule an appointment, or check us out on the web at thetishteam.com, where we're building foundations of success one step at a time with grants, business consultancy, and careers.
Gentlemen, prom season's here and it's time to dress to impress. On Time Fashion's got you covered with their exclusive 15% off special on men's blazers, suits, tuxedos, and shoes. Whether you're going for that classic elegance or a modern twist, everything is in stock and ready for that big night. Come on to On Time Fashion. They'll help you step up your game and make a statement that won't be forgotten. Visit On Time Fashion today in Tuscaloosa or Huntsville and get ready to shine on that prom night. Don't forget to check out their website at ontimettown.com. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you.
94.1 WHRP is celebrating Black History Month.
The art of resistance.
Here's O.C. Maddox Jr.
I love telling this story. Well, I might as well tell it again. Today we uncover the remarkable story of Sarah Rector, a black girl whose wealth defied racial barriers in the year of 1913, all because of the Dawes Act. Now, if you don't know what the Dawes Act is, you're going to find out on today's broadcast. Sarah was born in 1902 in Indian Territory, now known as Oklahoma. Sarah was also a descendant of the black freedmen who had been enslaved by the Creek Nation. Now, to those of you who did not know, yes, Native Americans did have us as slaves, including the Cherokee. But when the Dawes Act of 1887 divided tribal lands into individual allotments, Sarah Rector, like other freedmen children, were granted 160 acres of land. Well, initially her land seemed worthless, rocky, and barren. But everything changed when oil was discovered on her property in 1913. Almost overnight, the wells on her land were producing over 2,500 barrels of oil a day, which also generated an income of more than $300 a day. Now, that's the equivalent to nearly $9,000 in today's economy. At just 11 years old, Sarah Rector became one of the wealthiest black children in America. But with wealth came challenges. Because of racist policies, Oklahoma declared Sarah white by law to justify her enormous fortune. Meanwhile, opportunists and greedy officials tried to control her money. But thankfully, black leaders like Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois stepped right in to protect her and her assets. Despite those obstacles, Sarah Rector grew up to be a successful businesswoman and a philanthropist, proving that black wealth could thrive even in the face of systemic racism. Her story remains on my library list. It's also a great testament to the art of resistance and resilience. Hey, that's the power of generational wealth. You can look for more stories about our black history right here on Tony in the Morning at WHRP. Our stories represents inspiration and empowerment. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Happy Black History Month from 94.1 WHRP. Black history is your history worldwide, and we're celebrating all month long on 94.1 WHRP.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Chris Brown, sensational. Whoa, he should have brought Chris Brown out last night.
Sensational.
That would have been really, really nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That would have took a turn.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
He had it down, though.
Yeah, he got his one shot for the Super Bowl to perform Kendrick Lamar to get that message out, right?
And he did it. I loved it. I loved it. Haters gonna hate, but I loved it.
Your haters gonna hate. Very alarming to find out that there are people involved in the missing Ronald Dumas. This is the guy, the realtor here from Huntsville, who has been missing for quite a while.
Yes.
And the family, was pleading with not only the public, but the authorities to try and find their relative, their loved one, right? Now, after research, they find out there were quite a few people involved in his abduction.
Yeah, it looks like 5 different people were involved.
In Memphis.
I remember
from Memphis.
They originally, they seen him leaving a store, seen 2 other people with him on surveillance, and the question was, who are those people and why? And it went from 2 to now they have 5 arrest warrants.
And so when you say that, that means that they are looking for these people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so they have names. They just don't have locations. They think they might know where Ronald could be.
We had an area that he might
have. A drones are looking. This is scary stuff.
It's like 450 acres somewhere outside, like South Memphis, in the South Memphis area.
Yeah, that radius of where they think that he could be, and hopefully he is in good standing. But this is a frightening situation. How quick life can turn, and just also sometimes taking people serious. Like, this is unlike his personality, his character.
Right.
He doesn't just poof disappear. He always lets the family know where he's going
at, what's going on.
Yeah. So you have that, and you're telling the police all of this stuff, and they kind of looking, but not really.
Right.
And then I think the FBI gets involved.
FBI is involved. They have the U.S. Marshals that are involved. And our prayers definitely go to the family and the kids. I was looking at a post, and his daughter had a picture of him in her book bag and was asking her teachers to help me find my daddy. The things that the family and the kids are going through, I can only pray for them on that.
What's your sign? Horoscope. Is this your birth month? Here's astrologer Kim Allen with your daily forecast.
Happy Monday. Check to see if everyone around you is okay. The moon in Cancer turns your focus on home, family, and wellness. If there is someone you haven't heard from in a while and you start thinking about them, call to make sure all is well. The need to know rules your day. I'm astrologer Kim Allen. Contact me at kimallen.com.
Tony in the morning. That was a threat. 94.1 WHRP. And, of course, Mario performing this Saturday in Birmingham at the BJCC Legacy Arena, along with Neo and the queen of hip-hop soul, Miss Mary J. Blige. And that is Saturday, Valentine's Day weekend. So, yeah, so far so good. Congratulations to the winners that have already obtained tickets from WHRP.
Yes.
You still can win. Go to our website at WHRPFM.com. Did you see? It was like there was too much turmeric in his lotion. It was so orange.
The glow.
It looked like fried chicken with turmeric. The face standing there in the stadium yesterday. And still to this moment in time, I'm trying to figure out, why were you there again? But nonetheless, on his way back home to the house that we built, as flying across the Gulf of Mexico, there was another executive order signed, which renamed the Gulf of Mexico to
the Gulf of America.
Right. Meanwhile, from that, it went to this, a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum, any imports into the United States. Majority time, we were going to get that from Canada and Mexico.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what the counter will be, but we'll find out.
We're definitely going to find out. And they're talking about stopping the production of the penny. Now, if you stop the production of the penny, 2 things are going to happen.
Right.
One, price is going to go up because you don't get that 99 cent no more, because you can't have 99 cent without having 4 pennies.
Right.
So that's going to go up. But then, should we tell everybody, Tony, that if they stop making pennies and you got pennies, ain't the price of the penny going to go up too?
You would think it would become a rare coin since they are not printing it anymore. The other concern I have with that is not only the inflation, it's going to be a little more costly for when you ask a penny for your thoughts.
Oh, my God.
.1 WHRP. You ruined me. All right. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. And yeah, the flu strain is big right now, and it is causing a lot of health issues across our country. They're encouraging people to start washing your hands. For some reason, the hand sanitizer is not working to combat the germs with this strain of flu. And so, nonetheless, they're saying soap and water will do it. Sadly, a 17-year-old at a school in Arkansas passed. She died because of complications to this flu strain. And so take this serious, talk to your youth, remind yourself. Some of y'all running in the bathroom and you're passing the sink.
Come
on your
now,
way out.
On your way out. Use a hand sanitizer. Don't be scared if your coworker coughs. Don't be scared to give him a little hand sanitizer. Don't be scared of it.
And a mint.
Texas Roadhouse and a mint. Don't be neither one of those. Okay? Please do that. Please
hand sanitizer and a mint.
Texas Roadhouse is offering roll bouquets.
Really?
Yeah. So, TikTok is forever going to be the trendiest place ever.
Right.
So, they're saying that.
Wait a minute. You're going to give a whole,
a roll.
12 rolls?
Come on.
That's a love thing?
Butter rolls. Have you had Texas Roadhouse rolls?
No, I haven't.
So, that's why you don't understand.
Okay.
You with the little cinnamon butter that they... I'm not going to say it's delicious, Tony.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to do it.
I don't know how I would feel if you gave me a dozen... rolls for Valentine's Day.
As long as there's something else on the side with the rolls, you good. But as a
you're
start
gonna need
off,
some spinach.
Yeah, because
that's a lot of bread.
But it's good though.
Okay. So what's the whole gimmick here? What are the offerings?
It's a bouquet of rolls instead of roses. So roses will die on you, but the yeast will stick with you forever. The rolls taste good.
You got that right. Drop it like it's hot, baby.
Listen to WHRP on our free app. Download it now. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. That was Joe. All the things your man won't do. He killed it this weekend, Tony. Did his thing. But now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Be like Joe and spread a little love this week.
Ooh,
it is Valentine's Day on Friday, but you have all week to express your love. When's the last time you said it? I love you. You'd be so surprised how powerful those three words can be. It's sometimes not the things you give, it's sometimes the things you say. That's your motivation and inspiration, 94.1 WHRP.
It's Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.